couple things, had a great day, visited some people, and then ended up at the Suncoast to meet the kids and go. They were bowling, so I was going up, and yes, Otto, the little one, is taking to bowling, but she's not sure it's cool enough, but we might have to get a bowling lesson. Otto's the best bowler in our chat, and I would bet Otto against any one of you, just letting you know, if we're going to set up some BVB trip. I think bowling might be a very entertaining thing to do, and we can all do it as a group. It would be awesome, a BVB bowling outing. Otto's the favorite, and it ain't close. I'm just letting you all know. But on the way to the bowling lane, I went to the book at the Suncoast and tried to take a picture. I posted it on Twitter at SportsBK and say you can see Big Rich in the background of that picture. Guy named Big Rich was eyeing up me and looking at me and kind of laughing at me and then texting. And I finally turned and said, "Can I help you?" And he said, "Are you lost?" I said, "No, I'm not." "Are you?" He goes, "No, but I'm retired Metro, 28 years. I said, "Oh, okay. Did I do something wrong?" He goes, "No, I was retired Metro, drug DEA or something." He started saying all the stuff. And I had on a jacket, a blank hat, which some of you noticed yesterday. There's a lot of question marks as to why. You guys use your imagination. We'll figure that out too, what should go on that blank hat. But must have looked like a drug dealer or something, he implied. And I started talking to him, and he said, "No, I was kind of laughing at you because it looked like you were having trouble with the selfie. I have trouble with selfies." I said, "Really?" Big Rich is about, I don't know, 6'3", maybe 6'4", a house, a mini Samoan house. He's got sleeves of tattoos on both arms, big, gigantic man. And I'm talking to him like I've known him for years. And we start talking, and he tells me a couple stories about he served our country for about 20 years, I think. He retired, joined the military after playing football at BYU with Steve Young, and did some tours of duty, and then served police. And in 2020, had a heart condition. I asked him after doing all this stuff, "How's your body?" And he said, "Well, actually, it's funny you say that. I had congestive heart failure. I was in a coma for 7 months. I was here, and I flew in a coma state to UCLA, woke up, had to learn how to talk, walk, basically live again." Showed me a couple pictures on his phone. I said, "Huh, we're like two old men. I'm going to compare stories with you." And I told him the stroke story. And I've told it so many times now that it's pretty vivid. And I made a grown man cry telling the story. And he goes, "Dave, that's the most unbelievable story I ever heard." I I mean, and I believe it. And I had an issue with my dad. And I had issues with my 3 wives and 7 kids and all this stuff. And I told him, I looked him in the eyes. I'm telling a story, and he's like choking up. He's crying. He's like, "Man, you're mad. I'm a big guy. I'm a tough. And I feel what you're saying." And I said, "Do me a favor, watch The Bostonian versus the Book." And he said, I'm in. What do you mean?" I said, "I'll send you the link, Big Rich. Watch the show." And he's a local 68-year-old guy who tried to explain, people are going through stuff every day, Big Rich, and you need to be in this chat. The reason I have no idea why I came this way, because I parked on the other side knowing I was going to the bowling lane, walked through, we just happened to collide. We exchanged numbers. I'm going to go to lunch with Big Rich, and we're just going to talk because, like, he goes to therapists. He goes and talks about all the things that are in his head. You guys know every day around 10:30-ish, we're here Monday through Friday. We're in the Discord. You're in the Discord a hell of a lot more than me, but I'm going to fix that once we get a sponsor. I promise you I'm going to fix that once we get a sponsor. It's consuming all of my thoughts.
All right.
But the story was amazing. We gained another watch, listen, follower. Brick by brick, we're building a wall every day, every single day. And it was inspiring. It was exciting. And I figured that was my best thing about
Hell yeah.